What's up you guys, it's Ben and welcome to my channel where we talk about everything there is relating to selling on Amazon. So if you're interested in that sort of stuff, consider subscribing. For today's video, what I wanted to share with you is another bit of good news for us UK sellers. Recently, we have been notified that due to Brexit, UK firms will now become more competitive as VAT will now be applied to all the sellers that are selling in the UK marketplace. Well, yesterday I came across a very interesting article about more regulations that are coming in that should be advantageous to us UK sellers, which I want to share with you guys today. So the good bit of news that I came across that I wanted to share with you is the fact that EU and Europe basically want to continue regulating big tech more and more. Now, why is that good news and what exactly does that mean? Well, in a nutshell, what Europe wants to do, or EU effectively wants to do, is make sure that the dominance that the big tech companies, Facebook, Google, Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft, do not get too much control of our daily lives. They want to make sure that these guys do not abuse their position of power and manipulate us into doing and buying certain things. Now, up until now, what has happened is that if they do ever breach various rules of conduct, they will get fined, okay, various amounts, but usually these amounts are relatively small in comparison to how large the actual company is. Well, the good thing now is that if this law gets passed, then these big tech companies will actually be subject to much higher penalties if they continue to breach the laws and regulations. And as you can see from this particular article, the fines can be as up to 10% of their global annual revenue. So they're not just going to be targeting the revenues in their particular jurisdiction, whether that's UK or EU, they will actually fine the whole company on their revenues globally. Now, I actually checked how much money did Amazon, because this channel is about us Amazon FBA UK sellers, how much did Amazon make last year in 2019? And the result is actually quite profound, of 280 billion. That's how much money they have sold, or how much revenue they had in previous year. I'm pretty sure this year with COVID, with the pandemic, the number is actually going to be well over 300 billion. So imagine Amazon getting fined for over 30 billion pounds or dollars for breaching one of these rules and regulations. This is something that Amazon, in my opinion, has to take very seriously. And in my personal perspective, Amazon has used their position of power and dominance to bring in various products and push us UK sellers out. Because effectively, guys, when it comes to selling on Amazon, you have to understand a couple of things. The main thing you have to understand is that you as a UK seller will have two biggest parts of competition. First, you will have to compete against the Chinese sellers who effectively can bring in your product 9 times out of 10 at a lower cost. And then you have to compete against Amazon, who have their own brands, their own business, and will sell their own products as well. And what Amazon has done, from my experience, and this is only my point of view, is that they will actually look at your data, look at your metrics, and if they can see that there's profit to be made, they will easily be able to introduce a product that is similar to yours, undercut you on the price, and put their product on the very first page straight away. This is the main reason why Amazon is being looked at very carefully by various regulators in America, in the UK, and in EU as well. And I personally think as the time goes, there will be more and more controls imposed over these companies, because Amazon is still running themselves as a business, as a sole business. But what people fail to understand is that Amazon now is a marketplace for so many people. Various livelihoods now depend on Amazon as a business themselves. So you're running a business effectively within a business, and therefore that marketplace needs to be regulated much more strictly than it has been so far. Up until now, in my personal opinion, it has been really a wild west. So what do these things mean to us? Well, my predictions are a couple of things. Number one, there will be a lot more structure when it comes to listing your first products or your products on Amazon, because one of the main criteria that Amazon has been picked apart on is the fact that they are allowing sellers to sell inauthentic products. You will have to get legitimate barcodes before you sell a product on Amazon. You will have to go through various hoops. We have already seen them introduced this year when you're trying to sell a product on Amazon. I personally think this will actually kick off a lot of the junior sellers who don't really know what they're doing just yet off the Amazon marketplace, and only the best in the experience will survive. So make sure to stick to the channel, make sure to watch each and every single video so you know exactly what's going on with Amazon, so you can be one of those sellers that continue to sell on Amazon long term. So you will have to pay more attention into the barcodes, into the products, into the niche, and into your brand as well. I also think Amazon is going to restrict the amount of power that sellers that don't have a brand have on Amazon as well. I think having a brand will become mandatory, and Amazon will actually require you to provide various paperwork before they will actually allow you to sell on the marketplace. And I believe that will come in very, very soon. So for you guys that don't have a trademark at the moment, make sure to look into one, because without it, you may soon lose the ability to sell on Amazon as a professional. And last but not least, and most importantly, because of Brexit, we are seeing the dominance of the Chinese sellers go down in 2021. Well, that's what I expect going forward, because they will be less competitive as they were before. Because before Brexit, they were able to come in, sell their products and not pay any VAT. Now, because of VAT, their percentage will actually profit will actually go down. So they will either have to increase the price or suffer lower profits, which is good for us UK sellers. And also with this new regulation, I don't know how quickly this will take into effect, but if it does, I do believe Amazon will stop pushing their products ahead of everybody else's first and foremost, and they will make the playing field a little bit more level for us UK sellers as well, because what everybody is trying to make sure is that Apple, Amazon, and various other companies make it a level playing field for them, as well as the smaller companies that depend on them as well. So all in all, I believe is going to be great news for us UK sellers. I don't know how quickly this will take effect, but I do think it will see some of it coming into play in 2021. So guys, for you guys that are interested in selling on Amazon, this is the best time to start, because think about it. Because of COVID, more and more people are shopping online. Because of the Brexit regulations, Chinese sellers are now becoming less competitive than they've previously been. And because of EU and UK regulators, I believe Amazon will become more of a level playing field in the future. Not to say that is going to be completely fair, because I don't see that happening anytime soon. However, there is definitely a lot of opportunity there, and there's a definitely, if you guys are looking to potentially supplement your income currently or make passive income selling from Amazon, then this is the perfect time for you to start selling. Thank you so much for watching. I know this video may be a little bit different to what I usually put up, but I think it's very important to stay up to date with what's going on Amazon. If you did like the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.